All right, story time with Mark. So I started the martial arts way back in the early 80s, 80, 82, I think. And by the time 83, 84 rolled around, I was getting to be a decent little martial artist. And one of my absolute heroes, my whole childhood growing up, one of the guys I thought was just the greatest, the cat's meow, was a guy named Sensei Troy McCaskell. Troy McCaskell might be the single greatest athlete I have ever seen. He could do things that nobody else could do. To this day, he has my top three awesomest points of all time. Things that I had never seen anybody do before, will never see anybody do again. For instance, when I was a kid, I was probably 12 or 13. We were at a full contact point thing, smokers, back in the day before we had a boxing commission here in Colorado. Used to get away with that all the time. And Troy was fighting. He's fighting a really good fighter. Honestly, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But the guy backs him into the corner of the ring. Troy jumps straight up, spins 360 degrees, and hook kicks him right in the face. Comes down, just boom, right in the stance. One of the greatest things I ever saw. But today I'm going to talk about the greatest point, the greatest series of points anyway I've ever seen in tournament competition. And they were by Sensei Troy McCaskell. We were fighting, I'm 13, 14, something like that. We're at the Diamond Nationals or the Battleland or the U.S. Open, one of the big three. Back then it was the Triple Crown. Those were the big three tournaments in the country. Troy's fighting, and I'm just sitting up in the stands. Now, back then, you used to get 4,000 competitors, and you'd get 2, 3, 4,000 fans too. So the stadium was pretty full. God, off the top of my head, I'm going Omni Arena in Atlanta, but it could have been somewhere in Minnesota as well at the Diamond Nationals. Anyway, doesn't matter. Troy's fighting in the adult black belt division, and I'm watching. I am wrapped. And as he's going through, he's just smoking his division. He's going through. He finally gets to a first and second place match with a guy that's an unbelievably good world champion, great competitor, unbelievably good martial artist named Ray Wizard. Him and Wizard start fighting, and I'm sitting up in the stands. I'm sitting down next to some people, and Wizard and Ray and Troy start fighting. Ray blitzes Troy. Troy jumps, spins away, and sidekicks him in the face. The guy sitting next to me is like, "Oh, Ray, oh, Ray, you can't do that, Ray, come on." They line back up. Wizard being the champion that he decides he is not backing down. He blitzes again. Troy again jumps 360 in the air, spin side kicks Ray right in the face. The guy sitting next to me, "Oh, Ray, come on, Ray, you can't win. You keep blocking with your face." I love that story to this day. That actually turned out to be Ray Wizard's father. It was just happenstance I was sitting next to him. The greatest points I've ever seen. The moral of the story is, first of all, if you try hard enough and train hard enough, maybe one day you can be like Troy McCaskell and be one of the best of all time. Second of all, that was definitely the day that hooked me. I knew I will be a martial artist my entire life because I just watched my hero jump spin sidekick, jump spin fadeaway sidekick, one of the best fighters in the world, twice in a row. Greatest points I've ever seen. That's story time with Mark. Don't forget, I'm your local realtor. If you have any questions or want some advice about any kind of real estate, anything going on, let me know. If you have a story that you'd like to hear, put it in the comments. I'd be happy to share some stories with you. And if you just want to ever call up and just have a chat, give me a call. I'd love to be of service. I love hooking up with my friends and former students and whatnot. So hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you so much.